Well, good morning. We're in the world of Eternum, although we are not on Arlena today. We're on the PTR server, and let me introduce you to Medleyfaire. So, she is level 60. She's got a full set of gear, which they tell you what, they give you all sorts of stuff. And she's wearing a set of heavy armor. She's got the traditional blunderbuss and sword and shield, because of course she does. But she also has all sorts of other weapons in here. Void Gauntlet, Ice Gauntlet, Rapier, Spear. I mean, she has all the things here. I think except the bow. I put the bow and the musket away because I've never used them. I'm not really all that interested in using them. But we are here mainly because I was interested in this Medleyfaire that is going to be going live soon. So it's kind of like a music festival. And for the PTR, they've of course given us the instruments and the sheet music. Now in the actual live version, you will have to scour the world to find these sheet music, so that you can learn them, so you can play music. They also have these things in the center of each town. Kind of reminds me of the Winter Festival, Winter Convergence. And I've already clicked on this one and gotten a present. So we're going to open it up now and see what we got. It is an exquisitely packed basket. An exquisitely packed basket. It's addressed to you. There's surely something amazing inside. And of course it says this item will disappear at the end of the event. So let's see what's in it. And we got 5 Medleyfaire tokens and 138 coins. And we have all these vials here. They give you everything. They give you the weapons. They give you the armor. They give you the gems, the potions, the foods. They also give you these vials that each set of 10 vials gives you your rep with each territory and maxes it out. And I've already done, let's see, I've already maxed out First Light and Windsward, and let me tell you, it takes forever because they give you the 300 points, but then you have to spend the 300 points, and that takes an age, let me tell you. So I'm not going to be doing the rest of that right now unless I decide I want to park a house somewhere, because they also gave us a bunch of decorations and I want to see them. But first, let's go find someplace we can test out this gear. And of course, Purple owns most of this. Now, I didn't get much choice in which faction I got to choose. When I created the character, it gave me the choice between Syndicate and Marauder. So this character is currently a Marauder, although I could choose to switch to Covenant now. I'm not worried about it. It's a PTR character, so she can stay a Marauder. Let's go find some place to have fun. And it looks like we can fast travel to all the places freely in the PTR without having to find them first. So let's go to Evanscale Reach. I want to test out this heavy-duty sword and shield. And probably the blunderbuss too. And then we will take a look at this music stuff. Because I'm kind of interested if this is just going to be for the festival, or if they're adding music into the game, like Lotro has. You have instruments and you can play music alone, or you can play music in groups. I don't know. Well, let's take a look at music. So, they've given us instrument and slots for instruments. So we have musician's drum, musician's upright bass, musician's mandolin, musician's Azoth flute, and musician's guitar. Oh. And it looks like the mandolin is the only one that has a second chance on it, which means your first missed note is ignored. Interesting. It looks like there is another one of those. Of course there is. There's going to be one at every territory. And maybe we'll do some territory hopping and see how many tokens we can get from these. Oh, that's the gypsum kiln. Where is their center point? You know, I don't even know. I've only been here a couple of times. Keep meaning to come back to it. I haven't yet. It's a pretty place though, isn't it? So where is their town square? I don't know. We'll do some hopping in some of the more familiar territories. I am not Syndicate. And it looks like Syndicate owns a lot of the stuff here. Not that it really matters. It's a PTR server. Everything gets wiped anyway. So I'm honestly not sure why anybody bothers taking a territory in the PTR unless it's to test things. Interesting armor. Let's see if we can't get her in some light so we can look at it. Not much light, is it? I can't hide the helmet. My friend told me it looks like she took Grandma's gravy boat and stuck it on her head. I can't really argue. It's pretty ugly. Ooh. Interesting. Of course, this is a heavy-duty shield. That's a peacock. I'm not killing you. I know you're an annoying bird, but I don't feel like killing you. Okay. Oh, there's an alligator down here. Let's try our luck with him. Might as well. I will never get armor like this in live. The only way I'm going to get to try this stuff is in the PTR, right? Oh, there he is. Excuse me, I want to talk to you. He went the wrong way. We both went the wrong way. That's funny. And I'm actually found myself very amused by that. Well, that does prove that I definitely need some better armor on Arlena, huh? Because these things are a whole ton easier to take care of when you have good armor and good weapons. Huh, pretty little flowers. Wonder if you could just port even if you're not in a town. You only fast travel while in a settlement, outpost, or shrine. Okay, so yeah, it's still that same rule. Alright. We are actually kind of interested in checking out this music, though. So let's see how that works. Alright. We should be safe enough here. Alright, how does music work? Required level 37. Oh, good thing Arlena is above level 37. Oh, and she's got like 6,700 weight of encumbrance that she can carry. I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody that can carry 6,700 pounds of weight. Alright, so let's see. Modes. Oh, that's right. There is something else coming up with this new patch other than this festival. They are adding a new expedition called Barnacles and Black Powder. And it does look like it would be an interesting one. Especially one of the bosses, I think his name is Captain Black Powder. And he has some interesting skills. I took a look at that in their PTR video, and among other things, he can throw, like, what do you want to call it? Cannon fodder at you. And he can jump up on balconies and do a wide range blast of your whole party. And you also have the ability to pick up cannonballs, carry them to cannons, and load them and shoot them at him. So yeah, it sounded pretty interesting. Now we are looking for this music stuff. I don't know how to do it. Well, it's not, that's the map button. That's our emotes. Social objectives. Okay. That's okay, that's our okay, how do I do the music? Okay, that's how I put a marker down. Well, that's good to know. Wonder if it's you have to be in a certain place to start playing music. I don't know. Well, I guess it's a good thing we're doing this on the PTR and not when it goes live. Task board. Nice lanterns. I think you can get those as housing decorations. Oh, I never went into the tavern in here before. Nice. Two alligators walk into a bar. Two alligators walk into a settlement bar. One orders and says, "I would like a water, but it cannot have ice in it." The barkeep asks, "Why the big claws?" The alligator replies, "I don't know. I've had them my whole life." That's a dad joke. Book request. Bow, it is in your best interest to return my copy of Tristram and Isolde. It would sure be a shame if your request for a new expansion for the boar got denied, or if it burned down. All the best, Elder Danya. Okay. Not a very pleasant person, is she? Alright, so we're done looking around here. Let's head to, I don't know where we're going to head to. They started me in First Light. Let's travel there and check out their little, I don't want to call it a tree, it's not a tree. Their little festival, whatever you want to call it. It is nice to see them adding some fun stuff like this. Of course, I always did like the occasional festival. It is also nice to hear they're adding another expedition. Even though I don't do them, I know some people do. So I'm sure they'll be happy with that. Grand bestowment. Available in 15, almost 16 hours. Okay. So what did we get out of this beautifully packed basket? Three Medleyfaire tokens, one premium Medleyfaire token, and almost 32 coin. Okay. Alright, let's go to another one. So we've done Windsward and First Lights. Let's head over to Monarch's Bluff next. And it is nice that they gave us just open, fast travel. I was thinking I was going to have to run to every settlement and find it, but nope. Never been there, but I can get there. I like it. Can we add that to the game? Thanks. That shield looks pretty mean. Also looks like it's about 6 inches thick. Grand bestowment. This is a pretty little thing. Kind of like that better than the fountains. Oh, we can climb up and down the stairs on it. Okay, it's the little things. 3 tokens and almost 60 coins. I wonder where we spend the tokens at. Well, that's something else I don't know about this fair. Is there a place on the map we have to find like we did with the Winter Convergence? Oh, it's right in the same place as the Winter Convergence was. I guess they needed to reuse that for something. Last time we went up there, it was still the Winter Convergence. And, oh, there's a couple of places. Okay. So I found 3 so far on the map. Alright. Well, first we're going to go down to Cutlass Keys and see if we can't get another one of these baskets and get another couple of tokens. And then we'll head over to one of these Medleyfaire locations and see what's up. Now, which way are we going? This way. That would be my house on the live server. Oh, okay. Can we get anything good? Dismal bestowment? Ooh, that's not good. A hastily packed basket. Hastily packed basket, it's addressed to you. There's surely something good inside. Well, we got 1 token and 11 coins. So, we got something out of it. Although, it wasn't the greatest. Let's try Everfall then. Then we'll go to the fair. I want to see if I can't get a few more tokens than that. This, fast traveling is nice when you're just messing around. Nice screenshot. I guess everybody's trying out the new expedition. A grand bestowment. Okay. We got 3 tokens and 32 coins. So we're up to 15 tokens, 1 extra special token. And I think we've gotten a couple hundred coins so far. Not that we need them. They also give us plenty of that. You start off with 100,000 coins. You also start off with your max on your repair parts and your max on Azoth. Like I said, they give you everything. Okay. Map. And we're looking for all the spots. Well, there's one right here. So let's go to that one first. So that was the first one we saw. Medleyfaire dance floor. Perform dance emote to gather. I gathered 250 emote event reputation. Okay. So this kind of looks the same as the... but not the same. Oh no, they've done mount a catch. Oh, that's right. Another thing you can do is you can catch fish and you can bring it here and mount, create your own like housing decorations. You can mount them. And so you need some assorted seagrass, some pristine soaked wood, and some cautiously wrapped stuffing. To make a memento stand. And then you have different memento stands. You have great, glorious, and magnificent. And then you can see all the different things you can mount. So you would need a great memento stand to make that. Oh, interesting. So fishing's going to be a thing during this festival, as well as dancing and music. Festival cart. So this is does some conversions for you. Good fortune. When his hut was in sight, the fisherman stopped paddling. "Thank you," he said to the sturgeon. "May I ask for a second wish?" The sturgeon did not answer. "I wish for your good fortune, friend," continued the fisherman. "I wish for you to prosper, and for the oceans and rivers to be as good to you as they have been to me." Oh, is there a story in here somewhere? Well, because that's the third page. So let's go find the rest of it. Medleyfaire Maestro.
Oh, my. Who's this? A hero? A legend? Come to visit my humble little Medleyfaire. I'm charmed, honored, truly delighted to meet you.
This doesn't look humble to me.
Such flattery. We're going to be fast friends, you and I. But where are my manners? I'll be your master of ceremonies during this joyous time. Music, fishing, dancing, feasting. Oh, you'll find my summer village is full of revelry.
You throw parties all over Eternum?
Oh, of course. I've expanded festivities to Everfall, Monarch's Bluffs, Windsward, and Weaver's Fen for your celebratory convenience. Find an instrument, any instrument, and help me fill the air with music.
I like it. He said Windsward, but it says Brightwood in the written dialogue. Okay. Little bit of a goof there.
Come one, come all, to the summer Medleyfaire. Ah, dear friend, are you still without an instrument? Don't be shy. Select any you wish.
I have a few instruments, but thank you anyway. So what we have here, Summerfish Windsock. So that's a housing decoration, which we will definitely have to get when this goes live. We might have to be playing this a little more for this. Wiggle Dance, which is locked. I probably have to be doing some stuff in order to unlock some of this stuff. Another dance, the shuffle. Got guitar shred and sad violin. Those are both emotes. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to get some. Oh, a bunny. Oh, I have to get the bunny. Okay, definitely doing the summer fair. What's this? collect mandolin. I have instruments though. Oh, here's another note. Glowing trail. Okay, so we're going to wait until we find all 4 pages and we'll read it all together. That's the drums. Upright bass. That actually looks nice. Flute. And the guitar. Oh, another page. Okay, that's the 4th page. So we need to find the 1st page of this story so we can read it all. This is nice. Mount a catch. Big old bonfire. I think we just saw our 1st page. Alright, now, the Sturgeon's Tale. Once upon a time, an old fisherman washed up on the shores of Eternum. Though others sought treasures and power, the fisherman was content to build himself a small hut overlooking a delta and sail out every day to catch his meals. One summer evening, the fisherman found himself lost in a dense fog. He drifted until he saw a light beneath the waves. He cast his line, watching the light bob and sink. The creature that he reeled up was unearthly, an enormous sturgeon with glittering jeweled scales twice as long as he was tall. The astonished fisherman nearly dropped his line, but not before the sturgeon spoke. "Release me, friend, and I will grant you a wish." In a land of wonders, a talking fish is hardly noteworthy, but something about the sturgeon's blinding scales and golden eyes gave the fisherman pause. He bowed and answered, "Will you guide me home?" The sturgeon turned and began swimming away, with the fisherman paddling after. He followed its glowing trail all the way back to shore. When his hut was in sight, the fisherman stopped paddling. "Thank you," he said to the sturgeon. "May I ask for a second wish?" The sturgeon did not answer. "I wish for your good fortune, friend," continued the fisherman. "I wish for you to prosper, and for the oceans and rivers to be as good to you as they have been to me." More lights appeared from beneath the waves. Soon the shallow water was full of jeweled sturgeon, as many as the stars in the night sky. They all spoke with a single voice as deep as the sea. "For your generous spirit, you may make a 3rd wish." The fisherman thought until the fog cleared and the moon rose high in the sky. Patiently the many sturgeon waited. "I wish for death," said the fisherman. "I am old, and the next step awaits me." No one ever saw the fisherman again. He left behind only his boat, his rod, and a single fish scale that crumbled to shimmering dust with the sunrise. Well, that's a sad story. I mean, I guess he got what he wished for. Oh, look! A floodlight made out of an old barrel and lit with candles. Okay.
Yes, now you're ready to revel. I've always loved music, but the magic of the island breathes fresh life into my tunes. Especially this time of year, when the Eternum sturgeon returns to our shores. Now, I speak of no humdrum fish. The Eternum sturgeon is the fairest creature in the sea, and fortune favors any who catch one. But first, you'll need a fat, adorable little maudlin bug for bait.
Maudlin bug? What an odd name.
Why, I devised it. I thought it fitting for the little glittery creatures. Some of my guests find their constant droning tiresome, but the bugs have their uses. Their dust for decorations, their bodies for sturgeon bait.
Well, that's convenient.
Oh, isn't it? As though the seasons themselves wish us to make merry. I'll teach you a little tune of my own creation. Maudlin bugs find it irresistible. Then once they're swarming, snap! You can gather maudlin bugs to your heart's content. You needn't worry about staying in tempo or on pitch. It's really the festive spirit that counts. Oh, and do be careful of the maudlin dust. It tends to cling to one's clothes.
Okay. But he still hasn't told me how to play music. And did we just get a... No, we didn't get any new instruments. I was kind of like apprentice guitarist cash. A starter guitar and a music for the Maudlin Haze. Which I probably don't even need to open, but we'll open it anyway. Already learned. Yep. Open map to search for swarms. Okay. How do I find swarms? So I have to go look for swarms. And it looks like we probably have a lot of competition for these swarms, but we're gonna go to Cutlass Keys and try to find. Open our map. Very interesting little festival. Slicks. I guess it's a PTR server. You can create any random name you want for your company. I know there was... Oh, down there. Of course, by the time I get to it, somebody might have already gotten it. Still. So we take a left up here. F5. Okay. Okay. So, there's no part selected. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's try this. Oh. Okay, W-A-S-A. Okay, I'm not doing too good at this. Yeah, I know, I did very, very, very badly with that. Alright, so, let's try this again. Didn't do any better there. Yes, yes, I know I did bad. I guess I'm stuck here until I'm done. You know what? I know what it is I'm doing. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. Glittering dust of the maudlin bug bursting with undiscovered magical properties. Trade it in for Medleyfaire tokens at any Medleyfaire cart. And 9 bait. Okay. I never was good at, like, Guitar Hero type play, but I'll figure it out. So now we need to go back and talk to the Medleyfaire Maestro. Alright, so back to the Medleyfaire. And it's always amusing to see me be really bad at something. And definitely really bad at that. Like I said, I'm going to have to practice that a lot to get even a fair rating.
Let's see. Maudlin dust. Bags of bait. Oh, and festive spirit. My dear friend, you are finally ready for the main event. Angling for the largest, fairest, most impressive fish in all creation. The Eternum Sturgeon.
Okay.
I must warn you, the Eternum Sturgeon may be the finest fish you ever caught, but they can be a bit challenging. And of course, you won't be the only angler seeking to land a prize.
And what do you want with all this sturgeon?
Oh, don't bring the fish to me, heavens no. I'm an appalling chef. Oh, but Claudia and Kartik are magnificent culinarians, and two of my favorite people. Oh, they've really outdone themselves with this year's feast.
So they'll cook up my catches?
Exactly. Beyond the thrill of the catch, our chefs will reward you handsomely for each sturgeon you bring back. My dear, how about catching 3 sturgeons for our chefs to get started?
Okay.
Aren't you hungry? Remember, 3 Eternum sturgeon, and they won't bite unless you bait them with maudlin bugs.
Okay. So, and next up is going to be catching some fish. And where are we? Are we close enough to some water? Are we going to have to head out to where would be a good place to go fishing? Windsward, I believe. Yes, because there is a river that runs right past and partially through the settlement. So, I'm going to head to Windsward, and next time we'll see about fishing up some sturgeon. But until then, bye for now.